Okay, Aquarius, welcome to 7-Star Tarot. Let's get straight into it. All these cards came out in the pre-shuffle. Humongous number of cards. Normally, only get one or two. It's kind of a funky smell around for some reason. So, yeah, maybe somebody's hanging around like a bad smell. Who knows? We will find out. Definitely getting another person's energy coming in. We have the High Priestess. I think this is you. So you're being called to be alone, be silent, stay quiet, and receive all the information in whatever format you receive information, through tarot readings or from meditation, sitting in your power, which is your knowledge as an Aquarian about a particular situation. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, about someone who's not giving. She's not been giving. This person doesn't give. This person is quite selfish, holding back what they have. And then we have the Four of Pentacles here, so that's holding back. You know, they probably don't have much to give, this person. And it's probably frustrated you. Something's working against the flow here with the Chariot in reverse. Working against the flow. Maybe it's this person. You know, they're just always going in the wrong direction. And so you need to pull yourself back and just go quiet. You know? Yeah. Maybe like power games. When anyone's trying to play like power games or mind games with you, just pull back. Just don't get involved. Here we go. Five of Wands. This person's likes moving around all their little chess pieces. You know, it's just so strategic. This person's mindset is so strategic. It's always competitive. She's always playing one person off against the other. So yeah, somebody trying to play you off against other people, maybe. You know, just someone always just juggling you and other people, and then it's just like, you know, with the energy, just like a manipulative kind of energy, like a conflict. Always conflict. There's always conflict when you deal with this person. You know, they're lacking strength at this time as well. So, you know, when you're not strong, you're going to be trying to, like, you see how she's sort of like in the upright with the strength, she's like nicely stroking the lion's head, but in the reverse should be like kind of trying to yank it, or trying to like use the force to like control the creature, rather than using, you know, her like kindness and her compassion to kind of, you know, support him and make him feel comforted. She's going to kind of like, with the strength in reverse, because there's not much strength there, you get this kind of like reverse effect where a person without strength will apply too much force to a situation. So this is, you know, someone who's probably, you know, been quite forceful. You know, working against the current of karma, working against the current of, you know, the natural like flow of affairs, not going with the flow, fighting the flow, holding it back, holding it stagnant, holding back whatever little this person has, you know, probably quite insecure, whoever this is. Knight of Cups in reverse, not offering a pentacle. I mean a pentacle. Fuck. Not offering. You know, the heart isn't on. You know, she's not sitting there on a nice lotus and playing you a nice harp. She's like, no, I'm not going to play my nice harp for you. Withholding. Or this could be you seeing that there's all these people are involved. Look at all these people on the chessboard, you know, and you're like, yeah, I'm not a piece on a chessboard, you know. You can't. you're not going to play me like that, but, maybe the strength in reverse has been difficult for you to do so. But now, okay, the fact that you have felt like a pawn in someone else's game has made you feel weak, out of control. Maybe at times having to kind of reach in and try and control the situation, but, probably failing because that's not the way to do it. And now realizing that, well, you know what, I've got this amazing heart harp. If this person doesn't want to hear my heart harp, I'll just take it away. I'm just not gonna give that to you. So the Hierophant, receiving knowledge from a higher source, but yeah, with respect to like a commitment, and wisdom in commitment, and there hasn't been wisdom in this commitment. This person has not brought wisdom to this commitment with you. Nine of Wands in reverse, the Emperor, Queen of Swords in reverse. I think this is you moving into your Emperor energy. And the funny thing is, he has got all of these little guys attached to him as well. So you see how this Five of Wands lady has all of these little guys she's like trying to control. And then Emperor has all these guys, but he's not like kind of tugging them around. He's like pulling their strings. If he wanted to tug them around, he'd be able to just like swing them around his head and throw them over the palace. But he's not going to do that, because why would he? Because he's... So this is a powerful person. This is a powerful person. This is like a kind of strategic manipulator who, maybe doesn't have much power. And so, yeah, this is you, this is in your silence, the High Priestess. You're sitting silently, you're sitting in your power. And if it's not you yet, then it's what you're becoming. You're managing all your affairs. You're getting your affairs in order. You're focusing on your empire, not these stupid fucking games that someone wants to play. And yeah, maybe like Nine of Wands reversed. So like, maybe you did like let your barriers down in order to try and kind of like balance out this commitment or this, relationship, whatever it is, maybe you felt like it was more beneficial and more of a wise action for you to take some of your barriers down and to open up a bit. But she still got cut by all the rose thorns, didn't she? It seemed a good idea, but maybe it probably wasn't. But it is what it is. And then you got this Queen of Swords in reverse. So this is someone who's like, yeah, maybe like hurt, grieving. It's like sort of spying. You're kind of looking out there and you're not really liking what you're seeing. Or maybe this other person which is quite like kind of cutting with their words. If there's been a communication, has this person been quite cutting? Been quite severe? Either you or the other person has like kind of had this sort of severe communication. But why? I want to see, why is the Queen of Swords like, what does it say here? Queen of Swords, sitting on a balloon high up in the sky, looking through a telescope, she faces the future and seeks the truth in all matters. She wears a blue dress which expresses her mental clarity. Birds are surrounding her, reflecting the Queen's caring nature. Okay, so caring. Strings connecting the balloon with the earth enable the Queen to be flexible and receiving other information as well. Gathering the facts help her to judge things independently. Okay. Not able to judge the facts. Not seeing clearly. Right, okay. Not seeing clearly and being quite severe in communication and kind of like uncaring. So I think this person who you're dealing with clearly doesn't see the situation. because they're coming from a place of weakness and control, and a lack of love, and working against the like pulling against where life kind of wants to lead them. They've kind of like tried to hold on to what little they have, been quite selfish with their energy, thought that they'd kind of known better, but probably been quite egotistical, tried to like control where things are going to go. He's not controlling the chariot, actually. He doesn't even have any reins on these sphinxes. The chariot takes him, where it's going to take him. But this person's been like controlling and just doing all the things that a weak person, like, weak-willed, possibly amoral person would do. And then you're kind of here with your like intuition and your wisdom, like sort of tapping in, taking down, trying to take down barriers between people, trying to view things from the higher perspective, and yeah, sort of like start to move towards like managing your affairs. And this relationship as being one of many affairs, obviously, which you have in your life. It also says here like pretentious, self-righteous drama queen. There you go. Pretentious, self-righteous drama queen. That's what you're dealing with. And this is you just like kind of tugging on the little strings, going like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever, doesn't really matter to me. So yes, shall we have shall we have some? Let's have one of these guys. These energy oracle cards, I think. Maybe let's try and get some guidance here. I think we kind of already know the guidance, don't we? Sort of like stay quiet. And, manage your stuff. Adjacent possibilities and indecision. Okay, what have we got here then? 24. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yeah, this has been a habit with this person, hasn't it? Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door, which you've been trying to do with this person, and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card. Wow! Unlike the indecision card. And the other card that came up was indecision. Yes. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillation about which course to take, the adjacent possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options. It's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. In terms of your goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take new and different action. Now, I feel like you have been conscious and aware and willing to take new and different actions. It's got all the doors. Look at all the doors. Okay, so you've got a room full of doors. This person is looking between these two places, not knowing where the fuck to go, probably having like tried to control situations in the past, and it's kind of like, karma's probably come back on them, and like punished them for their kind of like selfishness and their self-righteousness and their egotistical kind of nature. And so now they're just still trapped in this indecision. We know that this has been going on for so long as well. This card marks the presence of two or more possible choices in your life. It shows you anxiously looking at two roads. This person's quite anxious, which we know, wondering which would be a better choice. Yet you are standing still, feeling confused by the up and down emotions of your present indecision. You could spend days, months, or even years in this back and forth energy, all the while feeling your focus and your life force energy draining away. This indecision creates a paralysis of will, one that can keep you stuck while you're waiting to be certain about the results of your choice. It's time to let go of the analysis and self-doubt that have been keeping you stuck. Meditate on your options and see where your spirit guides you. Consider which direction resonates with you most, both in the process and in the goal. Follow your heart and make the honoring choice. So maybe this has been you. you know, undecided between, oh well, shall I let this person go or shall I move on to something else? You know, this is and. But I think it's more this person's energy where they're just stuck in this state of like, I don't know what to do. I'm trying to control everything. Nothing's really working. And they're just like in a state of just great anxiety, really. And you're coming into this more peaceful space. If you're not there now, you will be soon. Just sit, meditate every day, preferably twice a day. Do some exercise, look after yourself. And listen to your guides for your wisdom. Listen to the small, quiet voice that comes through. Manage your affairs. Great. Hope this helped.